We're gonna go to South America. Woo! I've never been to South America. Like America, South. But actually, it's a collection of countries and not states. Pretty sure they got states there, but anyway. Oh. Hola, ¿cómo estás? That's about as much Spanish as I speak, but that's not the only languages they speak down in South America. You have Portuguese and Spanish mainly. There is a country right up here, past this sign, this Suriname. And y'all know what language they speak? Take a guess. Why are we sending Des to Brazil? Do you want to go to Brazil? Guess not. He said no. Okay, so in Suriname, they speak Dutch. Little tidbit there. Hola! Before you dive right into snacking, we got some sweet tips to spice up your Universal Yums adventure, of which they have tunes, and I tried to play the tunes, and it wasn't really working, so we're not gonna do that. So, South America. But South America's not a country, true, but hear us out. When we're choosing which South American country to feature this month, the snacks were all so good that we couldn't bear to choose. So that's why this extra special Universal Yums box features not one, not two, but 5 different countries, and not to mention 12 trivia from 12 countries. So that's cool. So let's see. Yeah, I ain't got this camera thing right yet. So we have these 5 different countries. So it looks like we got Brazil, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Uruguay. I always liked Uruguay because it was fun to say. So they do special places in the country. So we'll do Brazil first. They have Redona, Brazil. I got the slide. They said, up for some summer fun, take a ride on Kilimanjaro, the world's tallest water slide, measuring a staggering 163 feet, and riders can hit speeds up to 57 miles per hour. No, thank you. I don't like water slides that fast or that steep. No, thank you. And then we have Baños, Ecuador. It says, buckle up and get ready to swing. Ecuador's home to the swing at the end of the world, which hangs 8,530 feet above sea level. Oh no. That just sounds this one. That sounds a little too high for me. We have Cusco, Peru. I like Cusco. It reminds me of Emperor's New Groove. It says, yeah, Machu Picchu's cool, but have you ever seen Rainbow Mountain? This multicolored mountain contains a unique mix of rare minerals that makes it look like it came out of a candy shop. I think I've seen pictures of Rainbow Mountain. Not to be confused with Candy Mountain. Nerd. Candy Mountain. Yeah, anyway. We have Bolivan, Bolivia. It says, take a boat ride down the Amazon rivers and you might meet some pink dolphins. But don't get close, they're a protected species. Where's Bolivan? Right there. Bolivan. I'm probably saying these horrible. I didn't take that much Spanish in school, so hola and como estas is about the best you're gonna get. And we have Antofagasta, Chile. So they have a picture of a giant hand coming out of the sand, right? It says, this is no mirage, deep in the Atacama Desert. Oh, speaking of Spanish guitars, we have a Sin Rider. It says, deep in the Atacama Desert, there is a statue called the Hand of the Desert, standing at a whopping 36 feet, and is truly a sight to behold. That reminds me of the Great Awakening in Washington, D.C. It's a giant figure coming out of the dirt, and it's close to West Point, I think. I don't remember exactly, but it's pretty cool if you like stuff like that. And the last one, we have Montevideo, Uruguay. I always like Montevideo because it's Montevideo. What's a cooler city name than that? So it's no secret that the people in South America are crazy about football, what we call soccer over here in the United States. Look no further than Estadio Centenario, which hosted the very first World Cup in 1930. Look at there. We're learning something cool. Oh. So as I said, we're doing South America because they decided to pick several countries instead of just one. So they usually have like a little, I'm trying to read and do. I just opened it earlier. At least this one wasn't busted open like India's was. It says, right now in Argentina, slip on your dancing shoes and get ready to tango. Do, 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 do. For 2 glorious weeks, people of Argentina celebrate their signature dance in the Buenos Aires Tango Festival. And it's just more, oh, I cannot read. And it's about more than just finding the best dancers. Visitors can take a free dance classes from beginner to advanced. That's pretty cool. Do trivia later. So we're gonna get started. Last time I filled out if I liked the snacks. But we got Spanish this time instead of Hindi, which I can sound a little bit better. My Hindi was awful. So we got delicioso. No me gusta esto, and esta mi no es mi. Oh, sorry, Sin. My Spanish is awful. You can get mad at me if you wish. So we're gonna start with plantain chips. You ever seen a plantain? Looks like a really weird looking banana, but they're really tasty. So these are lemon plantain chips. Green bananas, that's the word. That's what they actually are. It says, welcome to South America. First stop, Ecuador. And what better way to kick off our adventure with... Oh, I cannot read. I am so sorry. Our adventure with Ecuador's most popular snack. We're talking chifles. Green plantains cut thin, fried into chips, crunchy, salty, and in this case, lemony. These tasty snacks are found all across the country as well as throughout the rest of the continent. Ecuadorians are particularly fond of these green bananas, growing 28% of the world's global supply. Plantains are so popular they're eaten around the clock as breakfast side dish, and even as dinner time dumplings. And these addictively delicious chips. I cannot talk. Oh my gosh. The plantains. Lemon flavored plantains. I had them in a different language. Limon. I like plantains. We had them when I was living on the coast when I grew up. Some of our neighbors would bring them over. They like mashed plantains. That's lemony. It's good though. And not like a banana chip. You would think it would be, but it's not. But it's good though. Plantain chip. Okay. Oh, it was really lemony. Oh, that was sour. Sour, I like sour, but that was way sour. Sadly, Universal Yums doesn't come with a drink. So, I did the best I could. Mango flavored Mountain Dew. That sounds so American. But that's okay. We got this one. I don't know. I was reading the top. So we have, I'm probably Deletios? I like the green. It's a cool green package. Green shirt and my green screen. So, chili pepper flavored bites. We have other flavors too. That's cool. These one looks pretty good. So, airy, crunchy snacks with a Brazilian bite. So, we're in Brazil now. No secret that Brazilians like it hot. Just look at the country's favorite pepper, the Malagueta. It has a Scoville rating of 100,000. 40 times spicier than a jalapeno. We wanted to give you a taste of Brazil's fiery cuisine, but after fighting back the heat-induced tears, we thought maybe you would like to try something less intense. That's when we discovered these chili pepper bites that give you a real taste of Brazil without sending you racing to the kitchen faucet. So, yeah, I'm glad because they had one from Thailand that was a seaweed roll and it was spicy. And I just messed the bag open. That was good. It looked like little puffy things. Got hook on my finger. Oh wow. They used to remind me of jalapeno Cheetos, but not as cheesy. Just like peppery. I'm spilling stuff. Yeah, these are good. These are really good. You gonna see them? Double pimenta. Yeah, those are. I think those are gonna be my favorite this time. Thankfully, they were not the super spicy ones. Because, while spicy, I don't think I could do anything super hot. And at least continue talking to you guys. Our next one. It is Bianchi, I guess. It is candy-coated cookie clusters. Pretty good. Creamy candy meets crunchy chocolatey cookies. Everybody likes. What am I not allowed to say? I have to say candy, nerd. Ugh, I'm gonna kill you. You ever notice how some yums are universal? See what we did there? Case in point, cookies and cream. It's one of those weirdly specific flavors that makes its way all over the world. But I can't talk now. But all it takes is one bite to see that Colombia, so we're in Colombia now. Yeah, I know, I've been banned. To see that Colombia's version is a bit different. These little cookie clusters are extra creamy with just the right amount of crunch to make you keep reaching for more. Alright, cookies and creams. Now I'm tearing the bag open. Oh my goodness. I don't know, you can't really see it because they got the blue from the thing, but... That's interesting. It doesn't really taste like an Oreo. I'm trying to see what kind of cookie it is in there. It's not really a punishment for me because I like pickle salt. I eat it for fun. Yeah, those are pretty good. But Muddy Buddies, if you ever heard of those, that's what this reminds me of. Alright, Columbia. Let's see. You got something good going on there. I'm trying to chew. Alright. So we're gonna come back to Colombia in a little while. Right now we're gonna go to Argentina. This cake. This is a plum cake. Yogurt flavored plum cake. Like got plums in it. I'm curious now. I don't see no plums. Yogurt flavored plum cake. Fluffy cake meets tangy yogurt flavor. Next up, Rosario, Argentina's third largest city. Or Rosario, Argentina's third largest city. I think it was on there. Was it? No, it wasn't. Anyway, this place is home to literally thousands of artists, and it shows from the local contemporary museums to its free-spirited street art. Sorry, this thing's looking weird. But it's also home to La Cumbra factory that made this super tasty cake. There's their logo, La Cumbra. The slight tang of vanilla yogurt flavor with the light and airy texture of is a work of art in its own right, and if you ask us, it's a masterpiece. I'm so sorry, I cannot talk. I try and I fail, but you know, it's cool. He smells like a Twinkie. Look like. I expected plum cake. Like, I wonder if it's just named after. It tastes like yogurt. I've had like yogurt cookies before. That's what it tastes like. But this has better texture than yogurt cookies. You need tea with that. Or coffee. Yep. Definitely tea or coffee. I said without further ado. Alright. So, I said we're coming back to Colombia. Sure. Super cocoa. And coconuts. I like how it's green. It is. Nueva. It's mostly green, but I'm assuming that well, it's tropical down there, so I guess green's a good color to sell things down there. It's interesting if you look at packaging. In different countries, the colors that they use. And the reasons behind it's kind of interesting, but I'm a weirdo who likes that kind of stuff. So, Colombia is coconut rice crispy bar. I said the best breakfast this side of Colombia. So it's supposed to be like a. This is a bar and on cereal. So yeah, it's like a cereal bar with coconuts. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, cereal is always on the menu. Don't believe us? Just ask the folks at the Cereal Vibes Magic Lounge in Bogota, Colombia. These guys are super serious about cereal, making everything from entrees to cocktails with the sugary breakfast staple. Like a cereal bar here, I guess. Oh, so you know these things, so it's good. Okay, cool. I'm kind of excited now. Oh goodness. While we don't recommend muddling this yum into your next martini, we definitely agree that it's an upgrade from your standard cereal bar thanks to tasty Colombian coconuts and creamy sugary coating. Alright, I'm excited then. I do eat a lot of cereal bars and stuff. Because, something I can eat quick on my route. Oh, dang. That smells good. Yeah, these are good. I can see why you're saying that. These are real good. They give Kind bars a run for their money. And they're not sad either. Like, they're still kind of sweet in there. I don't know if you can tell, but there's crispy rice and cereal, and there's coconut in there. Yeah, they're onto something right there. That's awesome. I saved the rest for tomorrow before I go work. Big deal. That was good. I like that. I don't know. It's got like, it's like a cereal like bar kind of. But it's sweet though. I don't know. I like it, but it's whatever. All right, trying to open my little baggie here. Our next one, suckers or pops, whatever people call them. Bon Bon Bum. That's what it says. Bon Bon Bum. Passion fruit flavor. This is from Colombia as well. Hey, I should have got some Colombian coffee. Then I would have a match. I didn't think about it. Passion fruit flavored bubblegum pops. Blow pops, but from a different country. Literally the best lollipop you have ever had. Get hyped. Send hype. Woo! You're about to try Colombia's most popular sugary treat. Meet the Bum 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 Lollipop. That's a tongue tweezer. Tongue twister. I can't talk. Really can't. Before you start thinking about that lollipops aren't that special, go ahead and take a taste. Which I'm not going to do, but I will and let y'all know how it tastes. I do like suckers and lollipops, but I don't want to eat them on stream for reasons. Lost my spot. We haven't tried anything like this either. These fruity gum-flavored lollies are so big in Colombia that the locals call all lollipops Bum Bon Bum. That's cool. Regardless of the brand. That's how iconic they are. So let's go ahead and take your time savoring this tropical treat. And while you do, take your time wondering why aren't all lollies this good? I'm kind of excited now. Alrighty. Go back to Colombia. I said that they're known for their coffee growing. So we have coffee. Yeah. So coffee flavored chews. Colombia's famous coffee and coffee form. I actually do like Colombian coffee more than my finger. I think that's the ink from the bag. I think that is. I had blue stuff on my finger and I didn't know where it came from. I think it's ink from the bag. But yeah, like I was saying, I like Colombian coffee more than some other ones. I know Ecuador grows coffee. I like coffee, if y'all didn't know that about me already. But yeah, Brazilian coffee is pretty good too, but I think Colombian is my favorite. So we're gonna go Colombia's coffee. Tasting these awesome snacks is sure exhausting, isn't it? This is why we're making another step in Colombia for some of the best coffee in the world, and that's no exaggeration. Colombia is home to over 560,000 coffee farms, each one boasting unique flavors from various types of soil across the country. It's no wonder 90% of this country considers their coffee national beverage, consuming it hot, iced, and in desserts. So let's see. Look like a Tootsie Roll. Oh, goodness. It's coffee smelling. Oh, my goodness. That tastes like a straight cup of coffee with a little cream. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Like, give me a bag of those and that's it. Pomelo Blando de Café. Yeah, that looks way different than what I got. Because yours looks like candy. And mine looks like a granola bar. Well, that's what I was looking at. So it's like kind of like taffy. Because on the back of the bar, they have the coating. It kind of looks like yours. I don't know. I would try what that one looks like, Sin. That looks good. You know one thing. Definitely gonna be putting in an order for these things. Yeah, those look really good, Sin. Super cocoa. I'm sorry, I like these coffee candies. They are the shiz. And I usually don't say anything I like that much. That much. But, let's go. Sorry. I'm trying to talk and eat. I'm gonna order some more of these coffee candies. Only part of the streams I hate is y'all watching me eat, and it makes it so awkward, but what can you do? So next up, we're gonna go to Peru. The Inca! That's Tommy's grandmother's name. It's interesting why I remember it. So we have fried corn snacks. Popular since the days of the Inca Empire. You're about to taste the seeds of civilization. Back to the 13th century. Peru was part of the Inca Empire and corn was considered a staple crop. Eating this versatile vegetable helped sustain not only the empire's armies, but also the people who built marvels like Machu Picchu. And you may not start building empires after eating these crunchy corn snacks, but you'll definitely build up an appetite for them. And I like that. It's native corn. So. Oh, Wolvie! Inca corn. And from Lima, so we know it's from Peru. Like corn nuts. Smells exactly like corn nuts. It smells like. Holy shit. That's straight up corn, not popcorn, but corn. Hope this didn't hurt my teeth. Okay, this is weird. So, it's corn, right? So you're expecting a corn smell. It looks like corn. Actually, it looks like inverted popcorn. Like, you can see the kernel, the starch is kind of cooked in there. Smells like peanuts. Tastes like popcorn. Looks like corn. This is interesting. And it's gluten-free. Of course it is. Made of corn, not wheat. Wow. This is good. I like weird inverted popcorn. That's a cool snack. And I'll remember it always. Because it's called Inca. After the empire. And Tommy's grandmother. Inverted popcorn. Alright. Yummies! Tinies! They're new too. I have orange and strawberry, cherry and pineapple, and cherry and strawberry. Oh, and they have recommendations on how to enjoy it. Cookies, ice cream, and beverages. I tried to put them in a drink and end up choking on it. So we're going back to Colombia with these. Fruit-flavored gummies. Chewy gummy candies. Candies, not the other word. The plural, so it counts differently. And tropical flavors. Have you heard of gummy worms, but gummy creatures? Are they gummy creatures? They look like gummy worms to me. Tiny gummy worms. We try to figure out what kind of creatures these are. But with over... Yeah, it's a plural. But I counted as a different word. You said the singular. Are y'all talking about the Super Cocoa? And Discord. It looks like it's delicious. I'd eat it. Yeah, I was eating this, which looks like a granola bar. It's a cereal bar. What he has doesn't, but his looks tastier than mine. Back to. So we tried to figure out what creatures these are. You can see them. They're like, you can't really tell what they are. They're just little weird things. But with over 6,000 different species living in Colombia, it was hard to pin down. There's no mistaking these tropical fruit flavors, with over 400 native fruits found in the country. That just gives us a small taste. So take a handful of these unidentifiable creatures and enjoy familiar flavors of cherry, pineapple, strawberry, water discovery. So also from Colombia. I want more of them coffee. Things were delicious. I always usually like the purple, or not the purple, the blue and the red ones. They're always my favorite for some reason. I got another one. I'm trying to try all the flavors. So this one is the blue and red. It's cherry and strawberry. You hear my jaw popping. Ooh. And my smacking. And then yellow and red, I guess. Looks orange. And that's orange and strawberry. I think I like that one more than the first one. Yeah. I think it's supposed to be yellow, but it looks green and blue. And that is cherry and pineapple. Yeah, good pineapple taste on that one. But you would think pineapple would be an easy flavor to get. And it's not really for some companies. Just, I don't know. All right. So we went from Colombia. We're going back to Argentina. Had the clusters, the cookies and cream. So we're doing white chocolate covered peanuts, which I guess that's what Monty is. So white chocolate covered peanuts. Salty peanuts coated in rich white chocolate. I actually don't like white chocolate as much as milk or dark chocolate. It's just personal preference. I know other people do. But I also consider it fake chocolate because it doesn't actually have any milk solids in it. That's why it's white chocolate. But that's a story for a different day. Every hero has their origin story. For Super, the company behind Colombia's most famous Bianchi brand. That's what this Bianchi. The story starts in 1948. Back then, the company was an 8-person team making coconut candies under the name Superman. Fast forward 74 years, and now they're employing over 1,600 people and making everything from cookies to caramel to these addictive little peanut candies that definitely are kryptonite. That's cool. You start out doing one thing, you end up doing something else and become super popular. Everybody's dream, right? Start out small and become... Yeah, I just tore this bag up. They don't taste like the chocolate covered peanuts you get here. I know it's white chocolate, but the texture of the peanut is not as oily. It's more crunchy than these. It's still really good though. Not as sweet either. And I've noticed that trying some of these boxes and having treats that I've got sent from elsewhere, us Americans really love sweet things. And we'll make everything and anything sweet. So it's kind of nice to have a snack that's not super, super sweet. Hey, Hallie, what are you doing? Come on. Come on. You're gonna be my helper. No, it's not. They're not supposed to be, I guess. It's more like, I think it's the coating, because it's white chocolate. You want to go right there? Okay. There you go. Expect it to be like super sweet, but it's not. But then again, I know that sometimes they use salted peanuts to make it seem sweeter than it actually is. And those weren't salted at all, so that could be a factor as well. No, I can't say that I like Boston baked bean peanuts, maybe? Oh, how sad. Well, some people don't like sweets, so that's cool. Some people don't like candies. So, we're gonna go to our next one. To Colombia! Hi, Zwar! How's it going? We're eating snacks from South America. They look like the butter cookies that come in the tins for Christmas. I like those. Gonna hold them up? Sometimes it is. That's what I was saying, that candies here in the US are super, super sweet. This is Callie. She's helping. Y'all probably seen her in when Des streams. Those are Boston baked bean things. Well, yeah, that's what we called them. They got like red candy shell. They're pretty good. I like. My mom really liked them. Or used to. I know. I didn't like them as a kid, but I kind of like them now because they're not super sweet. Gotta pick a spot. I know it. I know it. I know. We have to have cuddle time. Then she's helping me slow down my stream just a little bit because I was going kind of fast. This is my world. Oof. I feel you. That's the way like soft drinks do that to me. Something like they just get the syrup wrong. Cause I don't like diet soda per se, and Des usually drinks like 0 sugar, which I can do that more than a diet soda. I just prefer regular cola or whatever. But sometimes it'll be just super sweet. Or people who make their own tea or Kool-Aid or juice or something, and they put way too much sugar in it. Oh, it kills you. It's like, oh, you can feel it on your teeth. It hurts. Oof. I stick to my somewhat unsweet, dirty water. What are you doing? Make your mind up. I love you too. I do. I love you. I love you, but I need my hands. I need my hands. I'm trying to read and open stuff. I love you too. I see your tail. I'm doing good, Kanwoo. How are you? I'm wrangling a cat right now. Well, you gotta worry about that, the fake sugar and all that. That's what really does it. We are doing Universal Yums, South America. Right now, I'm holding a cat. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look how cute you are on the stream. Yeah. This is Callie. This is our first adopted baby. We've had her since 2014. She was They are. They are, they are, they are. But we adopted her. She's our little... I think she is. You wanna go? I love my babies. They're my children's. You wanna go? Oh, you hear things. That's what it is. Des is in the hallway. She hears him. You wanna go down? You want? So we're going back to Colombia with lemon cookies. Lemon flavored cookies. Citrusy, rich cookies from Colombia. To go good with Colombian coffee. Colombia is home to some crazy cool fruits. There's pink spiky dragon fruit, purpley rinky galupa. Galupa, I guess that's how you say it. Where is it? Galupa. G-U-L-U-P-E. Galupa. Oh, I like lemon. Some people don't. And of course, lemons. Y'all missed the last two boxes from Boxu where we discussed the different flavored citruses from Japan. But well, lemons. I used to eat lemons by themselves with a little bit of salt. I cat hair all over me. That was my favorite snack as a kid. So, but anyway. You might have a difficult time finding the yellow citrus fruit, although because in Colombia, lemons are green. Okay. Okay. Then lemons aren't the only things going green in this country. The company Colombina, there it is right there, believes in sustainability through green practices and aims to achieve 75% waste reduction by 2023. They got a year to go. If that wasn't cool enough on its own, these cookies are also ridiculously delicious. Win-win. I can't talk at all. I give up. I'm just gonna gobbledygook at you. So what? Salt and lemon. Yeah, it kind of was, but I don't know. It's as a weirdo kid, though. Ooh, really good. So they look exactly like those little Dutch butter cookies. But I'm trying to truly talk. Oh, you're looking for them? These are really good, by the way. I like these. I think not my favorite in the box, but definitely my favorite cookies that I've had. So, Colombia, I can't say it. Gotta say Columbia with an A. But anyway, there's the brand name. That's what the package looks like. If you want to try to find some. Wow. This would be really, really good with a cup of coffee. Oh, there it goes. On the website. I don't know if y'all can read that. Really small. It's basically their brand name with just a .com. I try to help y'all out. Yeah, those are really good. I like those. So that's the end of the box, unfortunately. Oh, I think these were my favorite. The little spicy puffy things. Taste like jalapenos. I like these a lot. And my next one would be the Super Cocoa. And then I really liked the Colombian coffee candies. These are definitely going to get ordered again. I like those a lot. Okay. So Universal Yums usually comes with a recipe. So they did Venezuelan beef dumpling, which sound delicious. I think I'm actually gonna make them. Last one was India, and they had it was a kebab of a sort, but Venezuelan beef dumpling. So I think they could have just done Colombia, to be honest, and I would have been pretty happy about that. I'll show y'all a picture. I should have gotten a cup of Colombian coffee. I didn't think about it until the last minute. So, we're going to do trivia real quick. The Universal Yums usually includes trivia. Our first one was, there's the country of Suriname, which is close to, it's up here. Up here. This way. Right about here is Suriname. And most people in South America either speak Portuguese or Spanish, but Suriname doesn't. Do you know what language they speak? If you watched the beginning of the stream, you know. We got German. German's close. They speak Dutch in Suriname. So, that's pretty cool. Didn't know that, actually. I learned something new today. So, number one, an indigenous tribe in Guyana built blank to help stop illegal logging. Traps, drones, scarecrows, or warning signs. And Guyana's pretty close to Suriname. Then says traps. Anybody else? Any other guessers? I think scarecrows. I mean, but scarecrows aren't that scary, I guess. So we got traps, scarecrows, and warning signs. So they built drones, actually, and they didn't even have to have a secret high-tech lab to help them. Members of the Wapichan tribe learned to make drones by watching DIY videos on YouTube. YouTube for the win. Oh no. The goal was to send a drone into hard-to-reach places of the Amazon rainforest in order to gather evidence to use against illegal loggers. The tribe has continued to fight for environmental protections and has been awarded the Ecuador Prize by the Equator. Waiter. Good God. I can't do words today. The Equator Prize by the United Nations. Talk about environmental preservation going to new heights. That's really cool. Watch some YouTube videos. Learn how to make drones. Use drones to protect your nation's forest and stop the bad guys. That's awesome. All right, number 2. 2008, Ecuador became the first government to grant constitutional rights to blank. Dogs, llamas, nature, or space. 2008, Ecuador became the first government to grant constitutional rights to dogs, llamas, nature, or space. I said dogs. Any other guessers? Don't feel embarrassed if you get it wrong. We're all learning here and eating tasty treats. Sorry, my legs asleep. Oh yeah, y'all didn't hear about my bad bruise. Tried to fight a car. I don't know if y'all can see it that well. But there it is. It looks pretty. It don't hurt anymore, but I was delivering packages Sunday and I went to open the door of the vehicle and the bottom of it got me. So it don't hurt as bad as it did. So we got dogs and llamas. I think it's dogs, but we'll see. So let's actually see nature. All we know by now that the Amazon, well, we all know by now
Remember,
that
there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
That's what I said too. That's what I say too. There are no stupid questions, just stupid times to ask questions. Or just people being inane and dumb. Alright, we all know by now that the Amazon rainforest has a problem with large corporations drilling, logging, and dumping trash. That's why the Ecuadorian government rewrote their constitution they were sure to include a section specifically for environmental protection. The passage gives all nature in the country the legally enforceable rights to exist, flourish, and evolve. Let's hear it for going green. Woo! That's actually really cool that they actually did that. And I know some people are like, well, it's just nature. No, it doesn't matter. But it's a foundation that we have, and if we don't have it, we're nothing. So, gotta protect nature when you can. You don't have to be a weirdo hippie person, but, be a little green. Small choices build up. Reusable shopping bag, reusable water bottle. Easy peasy stuff. Recycle your shopping bags if you don't want to do that. I'm not preaching. I sound like I am. I promise I'm not. So, nature. So, number 3, when the Peruvian football team qualified for the World Cup in 2017, their fans, 8 words, raucous and raucous excitement caused blank. A riot, hearing loss, disqualification, or an earthquake. This is when the Peruvian team, or football team, qualified for the World Cup 2017. Their fans' raucous excitement caused a riot, hearing loss, disqualification, or an earthquake. I feel like they wouldn't put earthquake in the choices if it wasn't what happened. I mean, that's crazy though that could happen, but well, that's what they think happened with the 2010 earthquake in Haiti. That they had hurricanes come through the previous summer. I believe that the pressure difference actually caused that. But I'm not a geoscientist one. I know, it's just the odd one out, and it just, why would they put that in there if that's not what happened? Yeah, I was right. It is D. Like, why put that in there if that's not what happened? So, have you ever been so excited that you literally caused an earthquake? No? Just Peru? It's true, though. When the Peruvian team scored the winning goal that qualified them for the World Cup, fans in Lima were so revved up that their cheering and jumping caused a 1.0 tremor to register on the country's earthquake detection systems. The play was so good that the fans were not only ones quaking about the excitement, or with excitement. Wow. Goodness gracious. That is crazy. I mean, I've heard like people get excited at like stadiums for football and all that. Like, especially when we lived back in Starkville, you could hear like everything at the stadiums, whether it be football or the baseball stadium. You could hear it all. So, and for that to register on earthquake detection, like, that's craziness. But hey, good for you, man. If you cause an earthquake when your excitement. So number 4, in order to lay claim to Antarctica, the Argentinian government sent a pregnant woman, a puppy, an ambassador, or a village to Antarctica. In order to lay claim to Antarctica, the Argentinian government sent a pregnant woman, a puppy, an ambassador, or a village. I mean, couldn't you just send a flag and say, like, we claim this? Or better yet, put it on Wikipedia. Say, like, we have owned this forever. I claim this land and this claim of me. So in order to lay claim to Antarctica, I got 2 A words in here. The Argentinian government sent a pregnant woman to lay claim to it. We couldn't tell you why anyone would want a piece of the icy continent, but the Argentinian government was set on officially claiming the northwestern tip. That's where Silvia Morello de Palma came in. Her mission to travel to the Argentine base, and be the first woman to give birth on the continent. Did it work? Kind of, but not really. Sylvia was indeed the first woman to give birth on Antarctica, but no claims to the region were internationally recognized. Well, dang, that sucks. Well, technically, if she did give birth, they would have a village. It'd just be her and her child, but well, nobody recognized it. That sucks. But hey, worth a try. So number 5, when visiting a friend's home in Paraguay, don't expect blank. A, ring the doorbell. B, be invited in. C, knock on the door. Or D, be offered a drink. So when you're visiting a friend's home in Paraguay, don't expect to ring the doorbell, be invited inside, knock on the door, or be offered a drink. Yeah, I think that would be pretty common because not everybody does the drink thing. But not everybody has doorbells either. But kind of leaning toward the be invited in, because some people are just like, you know, you show up at the door, they're not gonna be like, hey, invite me in, you know. So we have drinks and knocking. I think it's the invited in part, so let's see. So when visiting a friend's home in Paraguay, don't expect to blank. This one has 2 answers. It says don't expect to ring the doorbell or knock on the door, both involving doors. Let's give a big round of applause to Paraguay. Why? How else will they let us inside? So homes in Paraguay don't have doorbells, and knocking on the door is considered rude. But that doesn't mean people don't visit each other. When seeing a friend, simply clap your hands a few times and your host will greet you. Oh, okay. So don't have doorbells, and knocking is considered rude. So you clap, let you in. Okie dokie. I don't know. I have to research that. That's interesting. But who's gonna hear you clap? Because we have heavy doors here where we live, and you couldn't hear someone clapping outside to let you in. So, all right. Here you hear weird things and learn new things every day. So why not? So number 6, when eating in a restaurant in Uruguay. That's another one. Paraguay and Uruguay. Fun names. So this is Uruguay. When eating a restaurant in Uruguay, don't expect to find wine, napkins, salt, or water. I guess this is at your table. Wine, napkins, salt, or water. Then says salt. Any other takers? Wine, napkin, salt, or water. When eating at a restaurant in Uruguay, don't expect to find blank. Salt and napkins. Almost read the wrong one. So when eating at a restaurant in Uruguay, don't expect to find salt. Sin was right. We're not just talking about salt shakers. Don't expect to find condiments like ketchup or mayonnaise either. When the Uruguayan, that's a hard one, government found that over 30% of its citizens suffer from hypertension, they struck the source, salt and salt-heavy products. So if you need a squirt of that ketchup on your fries, you can ask this restaurant staff for some, although you'll be eating fries. What would you eat? Why would you be eating fries in Uruguay? You won't find it on the tables. No, it's actually pretty common to not have access to condiments elsewhere. Not because of hypertension like they have in Uruguay. Mostly it's because you hide taste. And people get rude about that, which I can understand it. I mean, if you made it a certain way, you at least taste it. And that's one of me and Dez's rule when we go somewhere. You could still ask for condiments or sauce or whatever, but at least try it without once. See if you like it. You know, be respectful. But that's cool, stepping in to help people out. We do that too, but no one follows the dietary guidelines anyway, so it don't really matter. So number 7, Bolivia boasts a unique hotel made almost entirely out of blank. Ice, chocolate, salt, or volcanic rock. This is a Bolivian hotel. Bolivia boasts a unique hotel made of blank. Ice, salt, chocolate, or volcanic rock. Well, I don't think it's ice because it's South America and Bolivia is kind of close to the Central America part and that's kind of hot. Same with chocolate. Although, that's where chocolate comes from originally, so it could be chocolate. Salt also is close to the ocean. But I could say volcanic rock because I see that being plausible. Be fair though, ketchup has a lot of salt in it. And a lot of sugar. What y'all think this hotel made out of? It's a hotel in Bolivia that is made almost entirely of either ice, chocolate, salt, or volcanic rock. Ice, chocolate, salt, or volcanic rock. I mean, all of these options are good options for where Bolivia is located, but, I mean, be anything. I said salt too, it just seemed the best one. They have salt flats in Bolivia? Oh, sure do. The Salar de Uyuni, yes, is amid the Andes in southwest Bolivia, and it's the world's largest salt flat. Nifty. You learn stuff every day. I like learning new things. That's what it looked like when I was looking at pictures. They had pictures where the water was on it, so it looks like it's a reflection on it, which is very cool. Oh, and you would be right in that it's because of the salt flat. So don't tell Uruguay. Florida's ceiling, the Lunas Salada Hotel in Salar. See, so where it is, the salt flats, the biggest one. The Salar de Uyuni is built almost entirely with salt. The beds, tables, chairs. Also, it's located near Bolivia's most famous salt flats, which go on for 4,050 square miles. The structure is so remarkable that you may not believe that it's actually made of salt. But don't get too curious. The hotel enforces a strict no-licking policy. Cool, cool, cool. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that there was a big salt flat down there. Now I know. Learning something new. So number 8, which is our last one, says Chile is home to the oldest blank in the world. Book or woman, book, Bible, or mummy. Chile is home to the oldest blank in the world. Woman, book, Bible, or mummy. Look at this hotel real quick. Oh crap, sure is. How nifty is that? I don't know if that's the actual one though. But it looks like they just do bricks and stuff. It's cool. Oh, go there. Go there one. Go to the salt flats. So Chile is home to the world's oldest. Goodness. Chile is home to the oldest blank in the world. Woman, book, Bible, or mummy. And Sin says mummy. I say, I don't know. I guess mummy. They have mummies there. That I know the answer because I'm reading it. So Egyptians' mummies have got nothing on Chile's mummy. So you're right. Known as the Chinchorro mummies, they were first discovered in 1917 and have been confirmed as the oldest artificially mummified human remains. Dating back to 5050 BCE, 2,000 years older than their Egyptian counterparts. Unlike in Egypt, Chilean mummification was not reserved only for nobility and the wealthy, but for any number of the Chinchorro culture. Fun for the whole family, but the practice is better left buried. They actually found a mummy recently, I think in Chile. I think it was one of the best served. I didn't really get to read all of the article, but I thought that was fascinating. That's it, guys, for Universal Yums South America.